What if I told you the Amish have been quietly using kitchen secrets that could save you thousands of dollars every year? From reducing food waste to turning everyday ingredients into delicious meals, these 40 Amish cooking hacks aren't just smart. They're financial game changers. While modern kitchens rely on costly gadgets, the Amish have mastered resourceful techniques using simple tools you already own. Keep herbs fresh for weeks in water. The Amish have a genius way to extend the life of fresh herbs far beyond the typical few days. All it takes is trimming the herb stems and placing them in water-filled glasses, just like mini bouquets. Loosely cover them with a plastic bag to create a mini greenhouse that maintains humidity. The trick: change the water every 3 days to avoid slime buildup. This method can keep herbs like parsley, cilantro, and basil fresh for up to 3 weeks, saving you $4 to $5 each week. While most herbs thrive with this method, woodier types like rosemary and thyme may do better with drier storage. This technique reflects the Amish value of respecting food and minimizing waste. Tissue paper trick to keep cookies fresh. Soggy cookies can ruin a perfect bake sale. The Amish discovered a simple, low-cost fix: tissue paper. By placing layers of tissue paper between cookies in airtight containers, they prevent moisture buildup that leads to staleness. The paper absorbs excess humidity while allowing just enough airflow to keep cookies crisp or soft, depending on the variety. This method works especially well for delicate treats like sugar cookies and macaroons. Used for generations during harvest festivals, this clever storage trick keeps baked goods fresh for days. No fancy gear required. Vacuum seal dry goods with a mason jar. Forget pricey vacuum sealers. The Amish have been sealing dry goods for generations with nothing more than a mason jar. Here's how: press the jar lid at an angle against the counter's edge to release air and create natural suction. It takes a bit of practice. Apply too much pressure and the jar might crack, too little, and it won't seal. But when done right, this method keeps pantry staples like flour, sugar, and dried beans fresh twice as long. With no electricity needed, this old-school hack cuts food waste by around 30%. The water test to check egg freshness. The Amish rely on a foolproof, quick test to tell if an egg is still good. The water test. Fill a bowl with cold water and gently drop the egg in. If it lies flat on the bottom, it's fresh, great for poaching or frying. If it stands upright, it's older but still usable, especially for baking. If it floats, toss it. Floating means air has seeped into the shell, making it potentially unsafe to eat. This one simple test could save your family $8 to $10 a month, and potentially from food poisoning. It's all about the air pocket inside an egg. As eggs age, that pocket grows, making them float in water. So when an egg floats, it's time to toss it. The Amish swear by this method, especially those with their own chickens, since farm-fresh eggs usually don't have commercial date stamps. It's like nature's built-in expiration sign, no label required. The penny trick for thriving herb pots. Keeping your herbs alive indoors, especially during winter, can feel impossible. But the Amish use something most of us already have: a copper penny. Just drop a clean one in your potted herb plants. When watered, copper ions slowly release into the soil, acting as a natural antifungal barrier. No chemicals, just chemistry. This trick helps keep herbs like basil and mint fresh year-round, even in humid kitchens. And with every bunch of fresh herbs you don't have to rebuy, you're saving $2 to $3 per meal. Who knew a single penny could be such a powerful plant protector? Salt in your coffee. When your coffee turns bitter, don't reach for sugar or cream, reach for salt. A tiny pinch added to overbrewed or strong coffee cuts the bitterness instantly. It works especially well with dark roasts, where bitter compounds are most concentrated. Salt molecules actually interfere with your taste buds' bitterness receptors, making your coffee smoother without changing its flavor profile. Studies show this method outperforms sugar in masking bitterness. Using this trick regularly could save the average household around $40 a year in wasted coffee. It's kitchen chemistry at its finest, and an Amish favorite. Cut onions without tears. Forget crying over onions. The Amish slice them lengthwise, from root to stem, not across the middle. This reduces the number of cells you damage, which means fewer tear-inducing enzymes get released. Leaving the root intact gives you a built-in handle, too. This smart slicing technique is now common in commercial kitchens, thanks to Amish cooks who prioritize efficiency and simplicity. And when you're not pausing to wipe your eyes, your prep gets faster and less wasteful. The 3-day soup method. Want to turn one chicken into 3 days of soul-warming meals? Start like the Amish do. On day 1 with roasted bones to build a rich base. Day 2, add hearty vegetables. Day 3, finish with herbs and seasonings. The result? Deep, complex flavor and collagen-rich broth that beats anything store-bought. This method has been around for generations. Some say even ancient civilizations use the same approach. The Amish still honor it because it squeezes every drop of nutrition and taste out of simple ingredients. You could call it bone patience. The longer it simmers, the better it gets. Master the one-handed egg crack. Cracking eggs with one hand isn't just a party trick, it's an Amish baking essential. Hold the egg sideways between your thumb and middle finger. Tap sharply on the edge of a bowl, then twist gently. Done right, the shell splits cleanly and no shell bits fall in. In Amish communities, where baking happens in big batches, this technique saves time and eggs. Once you master it, you'll never want to go back. Fix acidic tomato sauce with 2 simple ingredients. Sometimes homemade tomato sauce turns out way too acidic. But the Amish know how to fix it without ruining the taste. Just add 1/8 teaspoon of sugar per cup to balance the acid, and for extra depth, stir in half a teaspoon of butter. The sugar doesn't make it sweet. It neutralizes sharpness. The butter. It adds smoothness and body. This trick turns basic canned tomatoes into sauce that rivals $8 artisanal jars for just pennies. It's all about balance, not overpowering flavors, and that's the Amish way. Keep lettuce fresh with a damp towel. Ever buy greens that wilt within days? The Amish have a fix. After washing your salad greens, wrap them in slightly damp paper towels and seal them in an airtight container. Change the towel every few days to keep things just right. This technique keeps lettuce fresh for up to 2 weeks, way better than the usual 4-day slump. It's like giving your greens a spa day, keeping them crisp, cool, and ready to serve. That's about $5 a week saved just by storing smart. The Mayo Egg Trick for fluffy scrambles. Think your scrambled eggs are good? Add a teaspoon of mayonnaise per 3 eggs, and prepare to be amazed. It melts right in, no taste, no trace, just rich, creamy texture. The added fat prevents the eggs from drying out, keeping them moist and soft. The result is diner-quality breakfast at home, with no cream required. Amish kitchens have used this hack for years, especially when cooking for big families. Studies show eggs prepared this way retain 40% more moisture. The sugar-greased pan secret. Flour in your baking pan? Forget it. The Amish use sugar instead. When baking sweet breads or cakes, greasing your pan with butter and dusting it with sugar creates a crisp, caramelized edge. Perfect for pound cakes, banana bread, or coffee cakes. That crunch? Irresistible. And it only costs about 3 cents per loaf, but delivers a bakery-quality finish you'd pay $8 for outside. It's these little tweaks that turn home baking into something extraordinary. The ice cube burger trick. It might sound strange, but pressing a small ice cube into the center of each burger patty is a secret Amish technique for ultra-juicy results. As the burger cooks, the ice melts, releasing steam that keeps the meat moist, even when fully cooked. No fancy ingredient, just smarter cooking. Studies show burgers made this way are up to 20% juicier. This method originated in farming communities where using every part of an animal was essential, so they had to find ways to make even the tougher cuts tender and flavorful. Turns out modern food science backs it up. Moisture retention makes burgers taste significantly better. This simple hack can turn your homemade burgers into something that rivals your favorite diner. Pickle juice potato salad upgrade. Classic potato salad can feel heavy and bland, but here's a trick. Swap out just 1 tablespoon of mayo with 2 tablespoons of pickle juice. The acidity cuts through the richness and adds a zesty, complex flavor that lightens the dish. In Amish communities, this tweak has made summer potato salads unforgettable and award-winning. At county fairs, it's even helped win blue ribbons. Pickle brine isn't just salty water. It's loaded with vinegar, garlic, and spices that elevate the entire salad. Who knew the secret to next-level potato salad was sitting in your pickle jar? It's kind of a big deal. Cold water onion soak. Tired of harsh, tear-inducing raw onions? Soak sliced onions in ice water for 10 minutes. That's it. The cold water draws out the sharp sulfur compounds, but keeps the crunch and flavor. It's a favorite Amish trick for making basic yellow onions taste like expensive sweet varieties. Science agrees, this soak reduces that harsh bite by about 60% while preserving nutrients and flavor. Perfect for sandwiches, salads, and garnishes. Egg yolk mashed potato luxury. Want velvety, golden mashed potatoes without extra cream or butter. Stir in 1 egg yolk just before serving. The heat cooks the yolk safely, while its natural emulsifiers create an ultra-smooth texture. Amish cooks swear by it for elevating simple spuds into something spectacular. It also boosts the protein content by about 15% and helps prevent that gummy texture potatoes get when they cool. Just a single yolk makes all the difference. Apple cider vinegar for better beans. 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar added while cooking beans can transform the dish. It breaks down the hard-to-digest compounds that cause gas, making beans much easier on your stomach. The Amish have used this for ages to make hearty meals more comfortable and tastier. Modern science confirms that vinegar reduces indigestible sugars by nearly 28%. Plus, the acidity enhances flavor, making even simple beans taste gourmet. As they say in Amish country, a spoonful of vinegar keeps the tummy rumbles away. Cast iron pancake perfection. Fluffy pancakes with crispy golden edges are all about technique. Slowly heat a cast iron pan on medium-low for 7 minutes, then lightly butter the surface. Drop the batter only when a sprinkle of water dances on the pan. This means it's at the perfect temp. Cast iron holds heat 35% better than aluminum, giving you evenly cooked pancakes every time. This trick is a breakfast staple in Amish homes, where perfection comes from practice, not price. Hair catcher drain hack. Here's a genius solution to prevent clogged kitchen drains. Use a shower drain cover over your sink. Yep, the kind you use in the bathroom. It's a $5 fix that saves you from $300 plumbing bills. Amish households prioritize prevention, and this simple mesh catcher stops even small food bits from going down the drain. Easy to clean, super effective, and totally practical. These aren't just cooking tricks, they're quiet lessons passed down through generations. In every sock-wrapped yogurt jar, every sprouting bean, every reused soup bone, there's a bit of Amish wisdom reminding us that a simpler life can also be a richer one. If any of these ideas made you smile or made you think, I could try that, then I've done my job. And if you'd like to keep learning with me, you're always welcome here. So go ahead and tap subscribe if you'd like to come back. And if you know someone who'd enjoy this too, pass it along.